Poverty by Meera Mitra. If India is described in conflicting, exaggerated terms, a growth miracle, yet a poverty-stricken country, breaking through creates a more nuanced portrait of the nation. It presents an India that is at a cusp of change, attempting to emerge from poverty. In breaking through, this India is exemplified through individual representational stories of innovation, endeavour, struggle, and success. We meet poor and orphaned Neelu, who becomes a serial house owner in the capital, health worker Santosh, who strives to meet her own health needs, penurious Nazma, who is concerned about the quality of her children's education, underprivileged entrepreneur Shan and Dhan, who wrest the rich dividends of growth. These narratives highlight a complex journey. They present the roadblocks that hinder the entry of the poor into economic life.
Development and so on. But in the middle of doing that, I thought these stories were so engaging and so interesting. So that's the first reason was I wanted to get beyond the numbers. The second is to look at the processes behind, because that lets you go into more depth. So anybody interested in understanding what's going on would like to know a little bit about the process. Otherwise, it's not that it's not as multidimensional as it should be. And the third reason I would think is that a lot of people get put off when they hear about poverty and reading about heavy treaties on poverty and so on. So I felt that this discourse on poverty would not be available to a lot of people.
Well, reading Meera's book, I think we can be very optimistic. And what I like is the way she's presented it in a story fashion. Each one is a story. And there's a story of which I like very much was of Alka and the Golgappa. Yeah. I'll tell you a little bit about it later. Or there's the story of, I think his name is, Hatiram, and the Tekeda, and how he goes about things. And the story is very interesting, talking about Hatiram and the Tekeda. He's a Dalit. He works, he's in school, and then he leaves his school and works with his mother, who's a work laborer, and he works with her for a little while. Then he hears that there's something in town you can get better wages. So he goes off to town, and then he starts to learn a skill. He learns how to be a stone cutter and to design things. And then he also starts working and being a little entrepreneur. And then he decides to come back to the village. Because normally, when you go to the town, you don't want to come back to the village. You see that the salaries are much higher there. But he decides to come back.
That I've never got over. In fact, I tried to live it out through my son. So I told him when he was joining economics that it's as dry as Twix. And I stick to my views on this issue. So I was a little diffident about accepting even and making fool of myself. But then once I went through the book, as Diana put it, it was unput down the book. That's wrong English, drafted by the telegraph character. Now, I was wondering, because I'm meeting her for the first time in her life. I have met her husband more often than necessary, but then I'm meeting her for the first time, and roti, kapda, makan, blah, blah, blah. Chalo, let's go through it. Then I realized why it was unput down. No, in this country, as in many others, the best narrative comes in the form of juicy stories. The first attempt that we ever made in this ancient country of ours to get to reason was through the Jataka tales, later on through the Panchatantra, which was a box office disaster of Brahmanism, and then through the Mahabharata and Ramayana. You lead the discourse through stories existing works that all be told as stories. It's a bit like I was trying to find out by dragging her to my subject. Actually, we get halfway close to each other. I had to go through this mandatory 1 year at the Institute of Development Studies